Do. Let's talk.
You know this is L-Man, you're on It Came From The Radio, and I'm with here, Sam J. Jones. We're keeping up with the Joneses today. So hello, thanks for being on the radio with L-Man.
Well, thanks, Jen, for having me. And we are at Eternal Con in Long Island.
We are. So some people are saying the universe is in trouble, or maybe the world is in trouble. What are how would you save the universe today? Just you. Only you can do it.
Well, you know, it's a great point you brought up. You know, COVID was a bad thing, right? You see,
for many, not for Amazon.
Well, all of us human beings, we're not designed for isolation.
No.
We're designed for community.
Yes.
And that's what, thank God, that's what you guys, that's what you're doing with your show.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing at the Comic Cons. But the way I would help remedy everybody and everything right now is we gotta laugh.
Yeah.
Stop taking things so serious.
Right.
And the most important thing, especially for us men, we gotta stop taking offense at what people say.
That's right.
To us, we gotta stop being offended. If we truly are confident in who we are and where we're going, then why in the world are we going to take offense at what people say to us? So I just say, let's laugh. And a lot of people are hurting, and that's probably why they slash out at us.
Hurt people.
And we don't know what people are going through. You know, people have lost family members.
Yeah.
So I guess my encouragement for everybody during this time is let's build each other up. And if somebody does attack us verbally, you know, maybe they just need a big old hug. And if it's a guy who's being a little bit aggressive, you bring him to me. I'll give him a big old hug until I hear maybe some bones cracking, and then I'll speak a big blessing over him afterwards.
So you see that? If you get offended by my comedy show on July 10th, this is my answer right here. He's talking for me. And we have the Flash here talking. So you were also in the movie Ted.
That's right.
Love that movie, collected teddy bears. Now, if you were, let's say, to have a crazy day of partying, not a night of partying, a day of partying, I like day parties, with me and Ted, how would you recover the next day? What are some of your recovery tips? Because you're very sharp, and are you just naturally sharp, or do you have certain foods that you eat, or workout plans?
Well, see, I take it back. You said recovery, so you're going forward, right? So I would take it back on the party itself. I'm going to party like it's the 80s, and meaning I'm going to wake up the following day with no headache and no hangover. Okay?
Is that what happened in the 80s? I was born in '84. I didn't know that. I didn't know like hangovers only came.
Well, Flash
in the
Gordon
90s.
came out Christmas 1980.
Okay.
And then of course Ted and Ted 2. That was the strong theme that Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane did, and that's why they brought me in, just to play myself, sort of from the 80s era. But yeah, it's all about the party itself. If we're going to get crazy and stupid and foolish, then sometimes you won't even wake up the next day. So I take it a step further. Why even have a headache when you wake up the next day? So I want to remedy the actual party itself.
Okay.
Have so much fun, but in control.
Okay, I like wheatgrass too. When I used to drink, I don't drink anymore. Wheatgrass was a big thing, moringa, green smoothies, raw cacao. I had a whole health protocol.
I'm listening to you, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, a whole health protocol for drinking, but I don't drink anymore.
Okay.
So one more question for tips for humanity. You're very on point.
Yeah.
You got a really good attitude, very infectious, smile. How do you stay so positive?
Because I've tried the other way. You know, I used to take offense at what people would say. I used to watch TV and movies, and I'd point my fingers and blame the world and say, well, why didn't they hire me for that role? Well, they're not hiring you, Sam, because your attitude freaking sucks. So if we want people to be friendly with us, if we want to have favor with people, especially decision makers, then we need to be friendly ourselves.
Right.
We need to have a spirit of excellence. We need to stop pointing fingers and blaming the world, and we just need to take charge and smile and make other people smile. That's what we need to do. It's simple, isn't it? It's a common sense deal. There's no great mystery to figure out.
And I wish that always produced those results. Usually it does, but you know, you get some outliers there that don't respond well to kindness.
Well, you send them to me, Jen. You send them to me.
That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. So thank you so much. Any final thoughts for society? And it came from the radio?
Oh no! Well, thank God that Jen and her team are doing this show, because I believe it's a really good message. And what is the name of your show?
It came from the radio.
If you're not watching, it came from the radio, then you're watching the wrong show.
He said it, I didn't. And thank you so much. Back to more It Came From the Radio. This has been L Man, Joe,
Yes.
Flesh. We're going to be on the Flesh.